gonna take me a bit to literally dig through. Because it's been literally, I think, almost a year since I've seen it.
Yeah, that's just how it is. Oh, you want to hear about, like, you want to hear why I'm so excited for this weekend?
Why?
So this weekend, I'm gonna get to. So I DM as I'm the dungeon master for a few dungeons for a few D&D games.
Yeah.
And I'm currently running a campaign that I've been working on for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I finally finished writing the story for it. I don't know if I'm gonna officially release it as a full yet though. But I'm running this campaign with two friends, and the campaign is designed to take care of that whole aspect of main character syndrome, which is basically where people try to be the main character, and also murder hobo syndrome, which is basically where they kill anything that moves. And so the way this campaign starts is I have them thinking that they are taking on literal multiversal level threats, and they think that they're all strong and powerful and like they can take on literally anything. And then I slap them in the face and reveal that they fought nothing. They just fought illusions, and everyone that died from those illusions was just purely weak, and they will actually meet a multiversal level threat, which the way I have it phrased in the campaign currently is fallen gods, who are known as Dukes of Hell, and I've been having them think that they have killed 4 of them thus far. They have killed none of them. They have killed basically the peasants of Hell, and I will now introduce to them an actual Duke of Hell. And then we get into the whole part about where the story is going to be. You die to this cube, and you wake up 18,000 years in the future. Well, not 18,000. No, that's later part. I think it's 72 years in the future, and the entire town is now nothing but mimics. The houses are mimics. The street is mimics. The street lights are mimics. And then there is strange statues that seem to only move when you're not looking. I gave my players this one word of advice before this because they haven't done yet.
Yeah.
Don't look. Don't look away. They're faster than you.
The greatest tip on the planet.
I also gave them another word of advice. I hope you don't like your loot, because when you die facing this boss, you're gonna lose a little bit. Because you were sitting in the same place as a corpse for like 70 years, so your armor's not really going to be up stuff anymore.
100. Come on, where's the third one? We complete the spin. Missing.
Yeah, and then the final piece of advice I gave to one of my players, because they actually separated from the group for a good while. Only they know about this, by the way. So the way that they have it set up, they are going down. So the way the world's set up, the world is separated into three planes of existence: the celestial realm, the human realm, and the underworld. The underworld's not necessarily hell; it's just the afterlife.
Oh.
Yeah, the underworld is the term used to refer to it because you have to go down to reach, even though technically it's not actually down. It's just in a separate dimension. Because the way you get to the celestial realm is you go through giant towers that lead up into the sky. And once you reach the top of the tower, you reach the celestial realm. But the world's going to go up there and you down. And here's the thing: you can't just skip between the realms. So if a god on the celestial realm wanted to go down to the underworld, they would have to go through the mortal world.
Huh.
And then they would go to one of the dungeons, which there are only 7 towers that actually lead to the celestial world in in the entire world, and then there are 17 dungeons that are like caves or something, or labyrinths or stuff like that go down into the underworld. And if a mortal were to try to go down to the underworld, by the way, both the tower and the dungeons have 100 floors. So if you try to go past floor 75, if on either, then you will instantly die because you're so close to the afterlife and the gods that your body will eventually die.
Dang, you gave him the cheat codes.
No, everyone else already knows that. The part that I told him is that so the way the dungeons work is that that demons and stuff from the underworld are trying to escape through those dungeons. So adventurers are placed in cities that are like far enough away from the dungeon that if the dungeon were to actually be reached, that they wouldn't immediately be dead, but close enough that it's within walking distance in a reasonable amount of time. But adventurers in these towns go to these dungeons and they clear a certain amount of floors in order to make sure that nothing gets through. And the way the adventure system works is that there are 5 tiers of adventure. There is bronze, silver, gold, diamond, platinum. Platinum being the highest. And so, depending on what your adventuring level is, you'll be allowed to go down a certain amount of floors. Bronze is able to go down is only allowed to go to the 10th floor, and that's as far down as you can go. The silver is only allowed to go to the 20th floor. Gold can go to the 25th floor and 30th floor if they have at least a party of 5 golds. And platinum, diamond can go down to the 50th floor so long as they have at least 2 golds and another diamond with them. And then platinum can go wherever the fuck they want. Platinum.
Oh.
So my players are at the adventure rank where they are silver. They're trying to get gold by going down to the 25th floor with a platinum adventurer.
Oh.
That's kind of like the platinum adventurer named Tim the Thundering. He's basically Thor, only he's a dragonborn.
Mm-hmm.
And so he basically goes with them, and he doesn't help them. He just watches to make sure that if they're about to die, he pulls them out and they fail the test. If they make it to the 25th floor without his help, then they'll be fine. And on every, what was it? Every 10 and 20, every 10th and 25th floor has a teleportation circle set up by the adventurers build that teleports you back out to the outside of the dungeon. So the way I have it set up is that when they reach the 20th floor, the Duke of Hellshow, which is one of the fallen gods, and they had to fight it, and they won because Tim stepped in because the Duke of Hellshow not supposed to show up until the 50th floor and lower.
Oh.
So they fight it, and Tim defeats the ever-loving frick out of it because he's platinum. And then, but the entrance leading to where the entrance to the small room where the teleportation circle is gone. It's not there. Like, it never existed. And so they have to go down to the 25th floor because that's the next closest one. And so they're battling their way there. And when they reach the 25th floor, it's not what it's like supposed to be. It is 4 separate arenas where there's 3 Dukes of Hell and one of each of the 3, and then an elder red dragon. Well, not an elder, but a young adult red dragon.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, so they each decided it was not a good idea to
Fight on another bus?
They decided that it's not a good idea to fight each other. Defeat each enemy one at a time. They fought each one individually. And you know what? I decided this is when I'm going to have them all die. So I had them believe that they actually
I heard fighting.
The one that challenged the Red Dragon, he won on his own without me actually making him think that he actually killed it. No, he completely obliterated that thing. Yeah, he used an ice spell and got a nat 20 and instantly killed it.
So,
On his second turn.
real quick question. Do you have anything happening on the weekend?
Saturday I have D&D. Sunday I have to go to my grandparents' and help them pack up the last few things that they're doing. And today I've got the family on. Yeah.
Man, so I thought of a little project that you and I could do. Basically, we turn buses into like heavily armored vehicles that could withstand a lot of things. But using Google Drawings, right? Like you got Project Tornado Interceptor. You got Project SWAT.
My stop over here, so I'm gonna finish up the explanation because it's almost done.
Yeah.
So the others, I had them believe that they killed their
Oh, no, it's
three
the
things that
Canadians.
they were supposed to fight.
It's the
And-
Canadians. It's the Canadians.
But basically, they thought that they had defeated them, and Tim was fighting one of the Dukes of Hell on his own because why not? But
Yeah, why
the
not?
information that I revealed to the player was that they had actually not even killed anything yet. Nothing was dead.
So you
All the
realize
monsters that they fought, they killed a few low-level zombies on like the first 10 floors, but everything after that, they didn't touch a thing. They fought
mimics.
not mimics, just illusions that were passed by a greater being. And the Duke of Hell, that was another illusion. And so when
What was the reaction?
he was very concerned because he wanted to know what created the illusions, and I told him, you will find out this Saturday. Cat, here's how I'm gonna do it.
I beg
I'm
you.
going to since they're each in their arena, and once they defeat their enemy, defeat air quotes, then they will be able. Then they will what was it? Then they will be able to see into the other arenas, and since they can see that Tim's fighting one of the Dukes of Hell force cat. They're going to then watch him suddenly vanish, and then they're going to get to the natural Duke. The Duke of Fear.
Barely anyone on here.
a great day.